Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the Ted Show. I'm excited to have these three beautiful, bright, brilliant, uber talented realtor friends on the show with me. They're really friends and they're realtors. We have Alena Rivera, Kristina Peacock, and Wendy Wagner on the show. I did it right? All alphabetical order. They just recently formed their own brokerage, EXIT Global Realty, and we're going to learn about their journey. But if you don't know them, you are missing out because they're everywhere. Even before they formed their own brokerage, they're everywhere. And they're just amazing human beings. So welcome to the show, ladies. It's so weird I can't turn and look at you, but
we can see you though.
We can see, yes. We have champagne, so cheers to you all in my big solo cups. Cheers. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. And Happy New Year. So today what I wanted to do is really kind of get the story, because you all came together, three very independent thinkers, and you came together and you formed your own group, your own brokerage, your own franchise. I'm not sure the wording, but you'll correct me. But before we get into that, I want to introduce each of you and tell us a little bit about you. We'll start alphabetically. It's easier for the old man. Alena first.
All right. So Alena Rivera from Minnesota. Moved here in 2015. I got my real estate license, and I've been wanting to just take over and help serve other people in so many different capacities, which is where my passion for real estate and serving others and growing and advocating for those with housing and funding. So I'm here.
You're here.
Serving my passion.
You're serving your passion. You could even use that as an analogy, because you are involved in volleyball, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yes.
So serving your passion.
Yeah,
See, I'm thinking right now. It's only my second glass of champagne. So stay tuned for more as it goes along. All right. Thank you. And Kristina Peacock, how about you?
Hi, I'm Kristina, and I'm actually a Florida native, born right here in Winter Park, graduated Bishop Moore High School, and have pretty much stayed here my whole life. I love Central Florida, and I can't see myself really moving anyplace else. So lifetime of connections, and I had gotten licensed about 10 years ago and tried to do real estate while I was working full time and had 3 teenagers. That didn't work out so well. So I kind of put it on the back burner, but my grandmother really encouraged me to jump back in once the kids were grown. And so that's what I did. I was working I was at the Seminole County Chamber and for 5 years, loved it. But it was just time to kind of move on and branch out. And I reached out to Alena and on Facebook and said, hey, can you tell me about your brokerage? And so I ended up over with her. And then the three of us, actually Wendy and our kids went to school together.
Small world.
But yeah, small world. So I don't know. We just all bonded. Hurricane Ian actually had a lot to do with that. These fabulous ladies came every weekend and helped me demo a place that was flooded and ruined and didn't have insurance. And so it was, I don't know. We just
bonded, you clicked. And I want to talk about that.
It's a forever click.
I believe it's a forever click. You can tell you guys have an amazing relationship. All right, we'll get to that though. Let me have Wendy introduce herself and tell us a little bit about her. Wendy's got the hat on, which I love.
I know.
All right, Wendy Wagner, tell us about you.
Hey there, I'm Wendy Wagner. So I was born in Pennsylvania, adopted, moved here when I was 4 though. So I've been in Florida since I was 4, which, was like 1982.
I was going to say 2000, right?
I was an owner-operator of a construction company for 26 years in Central Florida.
Wow.
And had some life-changing things occur in my life and got my real estate license. Because I was an investor, I've been an investor for 32 years, and I decided to stop paying other people for investment properties. Smart. So I got my license. 5 years ago, I decided that I should work the license actually and make money. So I started doing that. And then I met these 2 wonderful women, and my 2 awesome boys told me, just take the leap, Mom, do it. You should do it. You're meant for better things. Do it. So here we are today.
I love, and what I thank you, and what I love about y'all stories is individual. You came together. You know, if you don't think that Central Florida is really one of the smallest towns on the planet, everybody knows everybody in some way, shape, or form. So be careful when you're talking ish about other people out there, because I can tell you're sitting across from someone who probably knows that person. All right, so let's talk about coming together. One of the things we talk a lot about women, empowering women on the show a lot and it can be a challenge in any business. How was it for three very strong minded and, in my opinion, powerful women to come together and be partners in a brokerage? What was that process like? Did you have a lot of back and forth? Did you have a lot of powwows? Talk a little bit about that, and I'll let anybody take it who wants to.
Lots of powwows.
Lots of powwows.
One of the advantages that we have as a trio is that we're each gifted in different ways, and those gifts complement each other. And so you know, really playing to each other's strengths has been a huge advantage and very pivotal to our very fast growth. And so I love that we don't all think the same. We have the same goal, but we don't get there in the same way, which sometimes can be like, what are you doing?
Right.
But I know that Alena, I know that Wendy, I know that myself, I know we all have that same goal at the end, and we have the same passion, and we all love serving others. And so it works, you know. Yeah, of course there's going to be some bumps in the road, but for the majority of everything, everyone's very agreeable. Even if it's not something like the way I would do it, somebody else wants to do it way, okay, do it.
But what I love about that is that you understand that. You actually have recognized that. A lot of times people get into partnerships and they're like, hey, we're opposites attract, we can do this together. And then they have absolutely no communication. It's a challenge to communicate. You all know that about each other. So you mentioned strengths. If I can ask each of you, what do you feel like your strength is bringing it to the brokerage, bringing it to the partnership? Wendy, I'll start with you.
My strength probably is the attention to details such as contracts, etc.
Thank God.
The numbers, she handles our money.
I'm
nice.
The QuickBooks guru. I'm the IT. I'm also the IT person in our office.
A lot of left brain. That's
yes,
awesome.
Yes, I'm very left brain.
That's why she's over there.
Oh my God, that is why she's over there.
So that is my strong suit. The two of them both have things that I am not great at, and I will tell you I'm not great at them. They're not for me. So
I love it.
I try to stay in my lane. I leave my lane occasionally.
Well, we all do.
I probably should. Of course I do.
Yeah.
So
how about you,
It's
Alena?
good.
What do you feel like your strength
What do I
is?
bring? I mean, well, I speak Spanish, so I
That's a big
whole
deal.
Another breed.
You can.
I just think that I bring a different energy to any room and any capacity that I serve in. I love everyone, and I think a lot of agents, not just with EXIT but outside, they feel that, and not just agents and realtors, but other individuals in our community, with Seminole County Chamber, with NARA, with everyone I serve with. They all become family, right? And I feel like I'm really good at bringing people together and creating a sense of family feeling, right? We had our holiday party yesterday at the office, and it was just very cute and quaint, and it was just us making vision boards and talking, but it felt like family, right? And the agents loved it. They appreciated that time to be together in our little home away from home.
I love that.
So providing those opportunities.
How about you, Kristina?
Well, I'm just going to tag on to this one just 1 second, because Alena is also really good at helping new agents and getting them off the ground. And she also is awesome at going to all the nighttime events that are past my bedtime. So
there's some honesty right there.
So I mean, I appreciate those things, because there's so many moving parts to opening a brokerage and serving new agents. New agents are, they take a lot of time and a lot of effort, and we want to get them on the right path. And so thank God for Alena, really handling that aspect. So I think what I bring to the table is I do a lot of business development, partnerships, creating business where there may not have been business before, and giving us different streams of revenue versus just 100% retail. And so I've been using my connections that I've formed over the last years. And
No.
yeah, shut up.
She meant 5 years.
She did. She said 5. That's what I heard.
So yes, and these fabulous ladies actually threw me a surprise birthday party when I turned earlier this year when I turned 50. So it was freaking amazing.
And she was actually surprised.
I was actually surprised. I had no
Isn't that
idea.
amazing?
No, it was at the end of July. I had no idea. It
Love
was.
it.
We'll tell you the story after. It was amazing.
It's because I'm really good at hosting events.
Yeah, so there it is, our strengths, right?
Another thing that Alena does, she likes to do the events. We just had the foreclosure event, the Picturing Prosperity. So each of us kind of complement each other and take on different aspects of that full brokerage.
So important. And I think you can tell that there's a great communication among the three of you, which is also very important. And you support each other in your roles, which is also important. I've been in relationships where I'm the Alena in the group, and then all of a sudden somebody wants to be the Ted in the group, but that's not their strength. And so the fact that you all recognize that with each other is really a beautiful thing. Tell me about Global. So that's in your name, EXIT Global Realty. Why Global?
Why global? Go Wendy.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
Wendy.
Worldwide.
Right?
Just come back from
That is me. I am
Australia.
worldwide.
You are.
So because as Kristina said, we need multiple income streams. Well, sometimes, as we've just seen here recently, the market drops a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Things aren't going as well. But if you go around the world anywhere and you're able to work with buyers and sellers, you can have an income stream that doesn't ever end. So I got into Global 2 years ago, sort of on a whim. Abdi, I was at a women's council event, and Abdi was talking about going to Dubai. And I was like, well, wait, I want to know about that. And I ended up going.
I love it.
I knew no one in the Global Council. And when I got there was a few people that I did know, but I went and I decided I loved it. And why would we not do business with every country in the world when we can?
I agree.
So when we decided to do this with this brokerage, I was the first one to say, I think we should be EXIT Global Realty or Global something, global in the name somehow.
And I like short names.
Yeah.
So
we just threw Global in there. That's good.
Exactly. So I think it speaks to us. And we have a lot of agents who are
international agents.
various countries.
What do we have?
And it's-
Venezuela, Colombia,
Puerto Rico.
Where's Bella?
Colombia.
But how-
China.
It's so important, and especially in our market.
Philippines.
Like in our market, if you're not thinking globally, I feel like you're missing out on a ton
You
of
are.
opportunity.
We live in Orlando.
I know.
We are global.
We are global.
So what about the vision for 2024, right? We were just talking about it before we went live, that we're all thinking about 2024. You guys are going to have a planning session.
Yeah.
Do you have a vision? I imagine each of you has a vision for yourself and your business, but also the business overall. So let's take that. I'll start with Kristina in the back.
So my vision is, which we have a planning meeting at the end of the month. We're actually going away from everyone, everything. So we're not interrupted constantly, and to work on what our 2024 is. But I'm hoping, we will have enough agents, which we already have 23, and we've been open for less than 4 months.
It's amazing.
And
That
another one just texted me on the way here. She's joining.
So we're going, to take over additional space in our office. And so growing the bottom floor of our building, we'd like to be in the realm of 60 to 80 agents by the end of next year. I personally would like to stop selling real estate.
I get it.
Only because I just want to be able to support our agents and help them and make them successful, because when they're successful, obviously the brokerage is successful. And so that's my goal. My goal as a realtor is to not sell anything. So
I understand that.
counterintuitive, but we want, we don't want to be, competing against our own agents. So actually, even now, we bring our agents on to everything that we get and just share with them because, you know, as they get more deals, they create momentum, and that momentum helps push them forward. So that is our goal, is to, at 4 months in, is to expand.
Good.
And not sell real estate.
I like the not sell real estate is such an honest answer. I love that. How about you, Alena?
Yeah, no, I mean, right, with everything she said, my passion is to serve. My passion is to educate, right? Educate and empower, inspire others. And I really just want to continue that. You know, I do get those one-on-ones. They come in, they don't know what they're doing, or they know what they're doing, but they really don't know what they're doing.
I know them well.
You know what I mean?
I know them.
So just being able to help them shape their future, right? Write down their goals, you know, what can they do? We did some business planning already with them, right? Like being really intentional with like, okay, you want to make this much money? This is how many calls you need to make a week, how many events, face-to-face, breaking breads, right? Like really breaking that down. So just being able to do that, because I want to travel all over the world.
Right.
And I want to be able to pick up my phone and be on Zoom and not in the office.
Yeah.
I want to be in the office.
Oh,
They gave me the smallest office, so I'm going to make sure I'm not there.
So you're not there.
Ted, it's actually not this small.
I've actually seen it, so I know it's
measured.
BS. So it's all right.
We measured it. We
But
actually
I
measured
have
it,
the cutest
Christina.
one.
You also had the booze in it at your opening,
I know,
so I was super
yes.
happy about that.
Yeah, she
That's
did.
why it seemed small, because there was 25.
There were 25 of us going,
She just
please,
has to
ma'am, may I
forget.
have another?
Because I
She's
measured.
like, yeah, come in bottles.
You were. That's why we were all standing there.
Actually, we did get a video because it did squirt. Did you
Ah.
Oh, no, I wasn't there. No, I don't. Maybe I was. Yeah.
Yeah,
there were so many
champagne bottle
people.
and literally
Oh, it
all
went
over.
everywhere.
Oh, that's awesome though. I didn't see that
Ted's
video.
birthday that day.
That's right. It was my birthday.
Oh,
I forgot
my
that's
daughter's
right.
birthday too.
Yep, October 4th.
October
That's when we
4th.
did it. Yes, I was 50 then.
Yes.
Wendy,
You can claim it.
how about
Claim
you?
it. It's yours.
Well, I was 45 on my birthday.
Oh, very nice. I knew you all were much younger than me.
Yeah.
I'm really actually not selling right now. I don't want to have to sell anymore. I want to be able to do my international. Now, I do still work the international side, at least until I can get some agents that will do it. But I want to help agents. I want to train agents to do the things I currently do so that I don't have to do those.
Understood.
And I honestly have a 5-year plan. I would like to have a brokerage in Greece,
Nice.
but I would like it to be exit. So we're going to, Steve,
We have to
if
talk
you
about
watch this.
We'll tag Steve. Give me his name.
Steve Morris.
Oh, that's right. That's
Morris.
right. We'll tag you,
He's
Steve.
in Canada.
He's in Canada. So, but I don't want to work it either. That's not why we did this. We didn't do this to work real estate.
No,
We did
which
this
is strange,
to
right?
help others.
No, actually, it makes perfect
Yeah.
sense to me because I don't do what I do. Like, I don't, you all know, I don't know what a 1004 is. I know it's a 1003, relax. But I don't want to do that part of it. I like all of what you're talking about. That's my goal too. I mean, I love that expansion because you put your time in, you've done it. Now you want to build your business around and you want to pour into people who are going to expand and grow your business. So it's a real business model that you all are talking about, not just a realtor team kind of scenario.
Exactly.
This is real. And I love that about what you said, because it's so important, because I think going into 2024, even though I feel really amazing about 2024, there's 2023 left a lot of craziness for a lot of people. And so we're all looking to figure out how we can do, who was multiple streams of talking about money? That was Kristina. Very important. So if you're listening to that, y'all should reach out to one of these ladies because
she's really good at that.
It's very important. We're leaving a lot of money on the table.
Absolutely.
So
and
let's.
Alena and I both have backgrounds in education. And so, and so it really, and we both, I mean, Wendy serves too. Not to say that. That's
She
her
can
out.
teach
Wendy says,
But-
screw that education.
Yeah. But we both
Give
have.
me a shovel. I'm gonna
Alena was in higher education. I did K-1 special ed. So we both have, this background in education, and just really all three of us just have these serving hearts. We're all involved in different organizations. We're actually involved in an organization right now, Hearts, Hands, and Hope, which
I love Eric.
Right? And he
Eric's
amazing.
awesome.
It's amazing.
He helps feed. So he's expanding his program. So it's not just feeding them. It's why are you hungry?
Yeah.
And so helping them get jobs. But then we're going to come in on this side and help them stay in their homes.
Nice.
What's the best option for you? Is it to remodify? Is it to sell? Is it to rent? Like, what's the best option for you? Because people get in their minds, especially when they're in that situation of the prospect of losing their home.
Yes.
And I mean, I don't mind saying, I personally have been in that situation many years ago. It's devastating. You feel like a failure as a human. And you know,
the stress you're
and
under.
the stress, and so you don't always make the best decisions. So having a team of professionals that can help
That's
you
awesome.
get to that next step and make the better decision, because selling isn't always the best decision.
Correct.
You know, remodifying isn't always the best decision, but helping them look at the full picture and deciding what that is. And so, yeah, I mean,
That's a beautiful thing.
we're
I love
we're,
that.
we're here. We're here for everyone. We're here for all of the homeowners. We want everyone to be a homeowner.
Yep.
I mean, 91% of the world's millionaires are created from real estate. So, I mean, let's go.
Let's go. All right. I love that, by the way. And let me know how I can help, because I love Eric. He's been on the show a couple times.
Oh,
He's
yay.
amazing. Let's talk about 2023 as we wrap it up. I want to ask you what you're most grateful for in 2023. It was a challenge for a lot of people. I think all of us had our ups and downs. It was, especially in our industry. But tell me, I'll start with Alena. What are you most grateful for 2023?
I'm most grateful for these women for putting up with me.
There's some honesty right there.
We agree.
No,
just kidding.
No, for real. I mean, like it's been a vision, a goal of mine for so many years, but I never had the courage to do it on my own. I never had the you know, like the patience, the skill set. I don't have what they have. I couldn't do this alone. So I'm grateful that I met two women that can pick up my weaknesses and fill in those gaps.
That is right.
So
We all do that.
And really, like the three of us, we are able to attract so much more and so much greater,
Yes.
right? And just really serve at a greater capacity. So
Beautiful.
I'm grateful for that, because then the agents keep coming and coming.
Yes.
They're like, oh my gosh, I want to come to the hub. I want to come and see what's going on at the hub. And now not even agents
What's
just
the
want to
hub,
come.
Alena?
What's the hub?
Oh
The
gosh, what's
hub.
the hub,
So we
Alena?
have a meeting every Wednesday with our agents, followed with a lunch and learn with one of our supported partners
We're
in
both
the
here, April.
industry.
Nice.
The hub is our cute little space where it's here you belong. It's very nice. You gotta
Love
come
it.
and check it out.
Here you
Wednesday, 10
belong.
a.m.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday. That's
Every
awesome.
Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And
Full
it's
house
filling,
every
it's
Wednesday.
filling and filling, and they keep coming and coming.
We need a
and-
bigger space, actually. We literally we're
Already.
outgrowing our 1,750 square feet.
It's
already.
amazing, though. What a beautiful blessing that is for you guys.
Absolutely.
It's a good problem.
It's a good problem. All right, Kristina, tell us what are you grateful for in
Oh
2023?
my gosh. I am grateful for, I mean, I've got a laundry list. I'm grateful for my most successful real estate year to date,
Amazing.
where other agents were struggling. I don't know. I've just been so blessed with some amazing buyers and sellers. Obviously grateful for the opportunity to hang with these ladies. And actually, this is our second business together. So we're, you know, we are just, I don't know, but somehow God is just like shining a light on us. We are on fire. We have other things coming up in 24, but on a personal level, I'm grateful my daughter and my grandson are with me.
Yeah.
I get to have Christmas with them. And I mean, there's just every area of my life in 2023 has just been kissed by God.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. It
It
really
is.
is. I couldn't be happier. I told my boyfriend the other day, I was like, this is what happy feels like.
Right? Because so many of us haven't experienced that joy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is. It's
Especially in
just
2023.
pure bliss.
It's been a trying year.
That's-
It's
Definitely
just pure
for me.
bliss.
That's awesome.
I'm like, I don't think I've ever had it before.
But I love that you're grateful for that and you recognize it.
Absolutely.
So those blessings will continue. And
It's a different internal feeling.
yeah, it's
Different,
totally
you know?
different. How about you, Wendy?
I am obviously grateful for these two ladies because for the record, without them, I couldn't do this. This is a lot. I don't know how people do this as one person. No.
Right.
But on a personal level, I am gonna cry.
Okay.
Really grateful for the time I had with my dad, and that I got to be there with him. I got to have him tell me he loved me right before he died. I'm really, really grateful for that. I did not intend to cry.
I mean, 2023, year of reflection.
It
Okay.
You know, my best friend and I joke that we're orphans now.
Yeah.
Because we don't have any parents left. But these ladies
Fill a gap.
they fill a gap.
I think you're gonna make me cry.
Well, you're gonna make me cry too, so
I had no intention of doing
that's okay.
this.
They say I'm the crybaby.
no, I'm definitely in the cry session.
But I'm grateful that, you know, I could have been too busy at work. I could have had business partners who said, "Oh, well, you can't leave," but I didn't. I was at the hospital and at home with my dad for the whole week before he died. They took over, and we literally opened when my dad went in the hospital. The day he went in the hospital, we opened, and they still had my back and let me be with my dad.
Absolutely.
So I am very,
No question.
very grateful for that.
No question.
Thank
That's how we all are. You got to take something care of your family. You got to take care of something at home. You go do it.
Yep.
Whatever
it's
it is.
a rare partnership that you all have, because that's not out there a lot. People say it is, but honestly, for you to express that, thank you, Wendy, because that's what.
Sorry, y'all,
I love it. No, I got the one tear coming down the eye. You can't see it, but it's there. Thank you for sharing that. And thank you guys. I mean, I loved this. I love that you shared your journey with everybody, and I want people to reach out to you. So what's the best way for them to find you? If you can give your personal stuff, I have the website scrolling across the bottom. You can do whatever you'd like.
So Alena Rivera, I'm my realtor Alena with EXIT Global Realty. We have our Instagram, Facebook, EXIT Global Realty. We all have our individual Facebook business pages as well. But yeah, Alena Rivera, my realtor Alena is my handle, and 407-801-8219 is my direct cell.
Kristina.
Kristina at exitglobalrealty.com. All day long.
All day long. How about you, Wendy?
I am Wendy at exitglobalrealty.com. And then the easiest thing is text global to 85377. Goes right to our website.
And that's why she's in
We'll
charge
know
of the
the
details.
We'll reach out. It might be Alena or Ariana that reaches out, but one of us will reach out to you.
Yeah, Alena's daughter, Ariana, she's our admin at our office.
So
She's
I
amazing.
I didn't get to share that as being grateful.
Fabulous.
I'm grateful for my daughter to pick up where we can't pick
Yeah.
up, especially myself
She's
with
amazing.
everything. And
There's
she did
no
just
way.
get her license.
She's a godsend.
Oh,
and a
congratulations.
lifesaver.
When she was trying to
Absolutely.
set this up, we must have gone back and forth 30 times.
Yep.
Because trying to get y'all,
trying to coordinate.
and I
your
get it. And
schedule.
she was just lovely and patient and
Yeah.
positive.
She
So
just laughed about it.
kudos to her.
She's like, wait, Mom, what? You're
I'm
getting in to see Ted this year?
That's right. We made it happen. All right. God bless you all. I appreciate your
you.
friendship so much.
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Y'all reach out to Alena and Kristina and Wendy. You will not regret it.